The finals just had some brand new Season 4 teasers. We're also going to go over all the current information with TwitchCon as well as Season 4 and when that preview event is happening, and some additional details there with that. We'll check out some other dev comments and updates, as well as a whole bunch more. What's up, world? It's Utopia back in with another video. Today we're checking out all things the finals. Okay, so first up, let's just jump into the Season 4 preview event, what we're going to be seeing there with that. So jumping over to the Discord, this time we do have an update from Embark Dusty. They went on here to say that Embark is going to TwitchCon, which if you didn't know briefly, TwitchCon is happening from September 20th to September 22nd, and that's in the San Diego area. Now, the opening ceremony for TwitchCon is going to be at 10:30 a.m. It's not listed here, but I do believe this is going to be PST, that local time. So that would be 12:30 a.m. CST and 1 p.m. EST. Now, try to look through the schedule here. They don't have the finals outlined as of yet, but we do have them under the official sponsors tab. So Embark is actually listed under the additional sponsors here. Now, again, they only list the finals, so there's not going to be any Arc Raiders as far as I assume. I'm sure they won't showcase that off a little bit more until next year. But again, as of right now, I don't find anything on their schedule, and Embark doesn't give details on when this is going to be happening. But they do say here that they're going to be at TwitchCon the entire weekend, and starting with a full day of events, including going on hands with Season 4. That's going to be in the LAN area all day on Friday with Oscar. And as you guys know, the special guest, Thixie. Really cool to see a fellow creator get this, and that is very much deserved. So I'm super happy they did pick someone that was in the finals community and a fellow creator. Honestly, a huge congrats to Thixie. I'm so glad that this is the person they picked to represent the community. That was really cool to see, and I'm glad they're involved like that. It really does mean a lot. But jumping back, it does say here all day, so suspect anything after 12:30 p.m. CST. They're going to be in the LAN area where you can play Season 4. And as you guys know, when I talked about earlier, with that, they're also going to be doing a virtual Season 4 preview event on that same day. It's going to be featuring your favorite finals creators. I filled everything out. Again, I'm not guaranteed to be selected, but they did contact me, so there is that. I honestly really just appreciated even being considered to go to these events, or at least the virtual preview event. That's been super huge for my channel, and I just sincerely appreciate that stuff, so thank you again, Embark. Even if it means I don't get any more preview access or private access anymore, I still just very much appreciate it for the events I did get to take part in. And as always, if I do take part, I will be live streaming, and hopefully this time will be a little bit better. I'll make sure to do some pre-prep work on that and be viewing both Twitch chat and YouTube chat. I'll have a much better system for that, and I already have some stuff set up just in case. Jumping back over to some of the Season 4 stuff, we have Rob teasing some new Season 4 music as well as a new map variant. Now, this is specifically so far for the Kyoto map. Not sure if this is going to apply to any other maps, but we do have that new autumn season coming in. This looks incredible so far, and I really hope and pray they do a winter season or a winter theme for some of the maps, or at least one. That would be so cool, and I can't wait to see what they do with that, especially with the environmental destruction and everything else. I think it'll pair very well with the finals. I'll let you guys listen to both tracks here very quickly. Jumping back, we have some more additional details from Rob, as well as just stuff about the future seasons. So I do believe this was during the last community stream that was with Oscar. Rob actually jumped in here and replied, saying that him and Gustav have been dreaming about building this game for a very long time. They've planned up to Season 8 in detail. They said this is a great question for the AMA, and he could talk about this for hours. That is super awesome to see that there. They already have a ton of content planned. So this game has a ton of content planned, which I'm really glad to hear that they have a very strong support structure and system there. We also have an update from one of the head moderators, Tron3747, over on the Reddit here, who said that an AMA is being planned. They were supposed to have one in early Season 3, but with the TA changes and the subreddit getting a little toxic there, they scheduled that later on, or there was some issues there. And also with some of the vacation stuff as well as TwitchCon coming up, they just had to rework that schedule. Dusty and him have planned for Rob, Gustav, and the map design team to be participants. They're going to have some new AMA features that will allow for more people to answer. Comparative to the last time, they will update that soon. So if you guys do have any questions for them, I would start pre-planning now just to have that ready in the pipeline. just so that way you can kind of slap it down once they do have this AMA going. And as always, I will try my best to get that out to you ASAP once that is available. And again, I will talk about the AMA before it happens and the answers in another updated video, so do not worry, I will get that video guys out to you guys as soon as they announce anything. Rob did actually answer a few more questions here. Somebody asked here, are you also working on Arc Raiders? Rob did actually reply here saying yes, but he's working 90% on the finals. So he's mostly working on this game specifically. Jumping over, but also on the subreddit, someone here actually visited the Embark HQ. That is again in Stockholm, Sweden. Apparently this happened a few months ago, but they do have a little short video here showcasing that. They said the studio is actually overall really nice, and apparently they were also the first fan to visit the studio. They were even kind enough to give an Embark t-shirt too. I'll link down below if you want to check the post out or the video itself. Speaking of videos, we also have the new Season 3 highlights. This is Series 2, Episode 1, so they're finally deep diving into the Season 3 highlights. This is actually one of the better ones and definitely worthwhile. They also re-included their submission form. Again, I'll try to include a link to it down below if you do want to submit to that form. They just preface here they want you to include at least 5 to 10 seconds of gameplay after the main action in your clip finishes, so that Scotty and June can have some time to reflect on your triumphs and failures. And they said if you need to go a little over the 60-second limit to allow for this, that's perfectly fine too. Of course, they said keep your download links for your clips password free so the team can watch them and download them in Google Drive. And make sure you choose that anyone with this link can access that. That way there's no problems with the back and forth with team. But I will leave a link to everything, including the highlight video. We also got some additional last minute mentionables from Rob. This one here talking about a prototype that was worked on during closed alpha. Someone asked here if they were going to do a knight armor or if they're ever going to get a knight armor one day. Or Rob did say again that was being done and worked on during the closed alpha. So might be seeing some different cosmetics there, including a knight armor. We also have one last poster over on the Reddit. Somebody did go ahead and make finals sponsors coasters. Now they made these fully printable and uploaded them and did them themselves. This was done by W1 Shift over on the subreddit. Some pretty cool details there with that, and these are some really nice coasters. Last up here, I want to showcase some outfits from my community. Remember, if you want to join in on the fun here or at least post, you can head over to my Discord in the finals runway category, or that channel specifically. This first one here I really liked by Invertic. He's naming this one the Atom Smasher of the finals. I think this one is super unique for a heavy class and definitely gives off that reminiscent of like a cyberpunk aesthetic, so I definitely enjoy that one. We also have this one here by Preston, who did something with the TV head persona. I think this one looks really classy overall. It's mostly a full outfit, but it does look nice, and I just like how it mirrors very well with the TV head. Overall, it should about cover for today's video. If you like and subscribe, and until the next one, deuces.